Hi, I'm Tim Bartz from Gamer by Night. This is the first episode in this free-to-play Pokemon Duel account. And what I want to do in this, I started a fresh new account. The only thing I've done on this account is I've gone through the tutorials. So first tip I want to tell you, this video is really to go over some tips when you're a beginner starting this game on a free-to-play account. And so one of the things I want to stress, a lot of people with the free account get a little frustrated because they don't get gems that they want because they want to get EX figures and such. And so I'm going to give you some tips on how to get more gems free on a free account without paying. Also, there are some different accounts out there where you can buy gems or you can earn gems or something like that. And there are some out there now. Google has one, Google Rewards, which is really good. And what it allows you to do is you're able to go ahead and earn those different rewards based off of traveling around the different places. And so it asks you different questions, and then you earn money from just answering survey questions. And that's a really good one, and it works with Google Play and everything. So that's something you may look for. You can do that's one way to if you don't want to spend money but you can earn money and use that. That's one way to get some money to go towards gyms. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of cover, just playing the app free to play without trying to look for any of those free gym accounts and such like that out there. So this is a free to play account. Again, you can see it just started. I actually upgraded because I went through the tutorial, which if you go through that, that's 10 different events that you're going through and learning how to play the game really, what do some of those different moves mean to your players when that happens and such. So definitely want to go through the tutorials first. I went through all 10 of them. They're going to be located right below that your booster up there at the top right hand corner, right under the scrolling rankings. It's going to be right under there. Definitely make sure you do those 10 first, and I went ahead and did those just to save some time. Now, as you can see, I have 45 gems that I've earned from the different tutorials that I've done, and some of those I didn't get 3 gems on each one. If you obtain, there's 3 objectives on each one of those, and if you do those, it helps you get extra gems. So you'll get those 3 gems if you can complete every one of those. Now, if you complete one and you only get 2 and you didn't get the other one, you can go back and then do the other objective and get that last one, so you can get 3 on each one of those. So that's a way of getting 3 gems, and I didn't do that on that account. So you probably could get up to almost 50 gems plus the extra ones they give you for rewards for different ones. And doing the rewards, you also get plates, and you also get some other figures and such that you're able to use. I know I got Poliwag down there that's in my deck, as well as Pikachu from those doing those. And then I also got a hurdle jump and a Pokemon Switch and some other plates too. So anyway, so you want to make sure you go through those first. Another way that you can earn some extra gems is you can go down here. Every day you want to make sure you're logging into your account first off, because every single day when you log in, you're going to get some boosters. And actually, I'm going to show you. Let me show you the missions first. Another thing that I like to do is every day complete these missions, because every time you complete a mission, you open up that chest there, and sometimes you get gems, sometimes it's coins. It's something different on each one, but you get that chance of getting gems, and you can get even, I've seen up to like 20 gems from those chests from completing those missions. So every day you want to complete your missions. So there's 3 missions every day, so you have 3 opportunities to get gems that way. Also, when you complete 10 and you get a special mission at the top and you complete that special mission, you get a wheel, and one of those is 70 gems, the other one's like 30 gems. You also get booster tickets, and the booster tickets you can use to also open up some different figures too. So that's another way, and sometimes from those I'll get some EXs. So you want to make sure you're completing all your missions, the special mission up there as well, every single day, and that's going to get you through those missions a lot faster each day. So make sure you're logging in, doing your missions every day. That's another tip to help you get some extra gems. Also, I'm going to tap here in the left hand corner down here. That's where you're going to see your information. You also want to go through it and figure out what's going on. Well, today they just started the Fairy Gem Cup, which you'll want to go in there. We'll get to that tip in just a little bit, but you want to look at those. But the upper right hand corner is where you're going to find your messages, and that's where you're going to see your special login bonus. So every day you're going to get a login bonus. Today, or actually this is from yesterday, I believe, because today hasn't refreshed yet. I got a couple ingots So of course you're going to get so many of those that really those aren't going to be what you really want. And then you get, right now they have a special bonus login for this Start Dash and the holiday event going on right now. So when you get those special logins, you want to make sure you're logging in every day and gain those. So here I'm getting these other 50 gems from this, and actually I've logged in several days before doing this video, so I've actually have several special login bonuses. So we're going to grab all those. Oh, I got a booster ticket here, plus I get a rare EX medal, which is going to help you upgrade your figures really fast when you get these as well. So I love the blue, I call them blue cubes, but they are the rare metal EX in that case. So that's going to be 10,500 that you're going to get. And then let's see what this holiday bonus. Oh, we got a Groudon. So there we got an EX right there by doing the special login. So you want to make sure during the holiday event you're doing that. Also got 100 gems too. So I'll take that. Let's see what else we got. An apology for a bug. That's always good too. Whenever you see that, go in there. They're always going to give you special rewards. Anytime they have a bug and a bug fix, they're going to give you that. They figure it's a frustration on your account, so they want to make up for it. So they always give you some cool things. And then these are from just originally starting to play the game, so they gave me 50 gems. And again, this is a new account, so if you've been going for a little bit, these are going to be, you probably already achieved these and gotten these in the past. And then they've also thrown out this for celebrating 25 million. And I think actually when I opened another account a couple months ago, I got these same 3 figures. But these actually work real well when you're early on. These are really good figures to put in your deck, so I'll probably slide those in there before I play some games there. Oh, I also got now I'm real bad at sub names, so I apologize in future, but we got 100 gems and Kyogre, as I think how you say that. And I know it's very important to know these names, and I didn't play Pokemon a lot before playing Pokemon Go about a year ago, so I'm learning. I know the Gen 1 names real well and the Gen 2 names, learning the Gen 3 and on after that, so please accept my apologies right now on those. Oh, and then we got some rare metals, some UX ones. Now the UXs are even higher. Can't remember the exact numbers, but we'll look at those in a little bit. But we're getting those as a special login bonus. And then the World Championship entry. Okay, that's from starting. You're getting another booster. So we might open these boosters in this video to kind of show you what those are going to be. Another 15 gems there. So again, we're already up to 360 gems. Let's go ahead and see that. Oh, another 50 there. So by starting an account, you're getting almost 410 right there by completing just the special bonuses that are going on right now in the last couple days. And this isn't just one day. This is several days that I've gone through these that I didn't open those. But you have a good idea there of how you can achieve those, and that's really good to do. So there's another tip. Make sure you're logging in every single day so you're getting those extra login bonuses. And if there's any special bonuses going on, like right now the holiday one, you want to make sure you're doing those as well. And then going ahead and making sure that every single day that you go ahead and get your daily missions and those achieved missions, so the special missions. So you want to do those. Those are going to really help you out and get you gems a lot faster. Also, another thing you want to do is make sure you're doing the battles. And I forget what they call those, but you want to make sure you're doing your battles. Make sure at all times you have a time booster going. Right now I have no time boosters, and the time is clicking right now. So one of my big things that I do is I always want one going on a timer. So I always figure it out. If I have a time booster down here that's maybe a 12-hour time booster, I'll start one of those at night so it's running while I'm asleep. So that's another thing I like to do. I never usually like to have a time booster going that's only a 1 hour, 3 hour in the middle of the night. I like a 6-hour one or a 12-hour one going at night. So that way it's going while I'm sleeping. And then that way they can be opened even quicker. So you always want to do these. You get 3 of these on a free account. That other plus one over there, if you want to pay, there's a $4.99, and that's going to open that time booster up. But you don't need to. It also gives you some gems or whatever. But again, this is a free-to-play account, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just run off those 3. So today, probably the next video, episode 2 of this, we're going to actually do some battling, get those time boosters opened up right there, and we'll get those started so they could be running for me as well, because that's one of my tips. So I'm going to do it myself. So you want to definitely do that too. So those are some ways to get gems going, because every time you open up those boosters, you have that chance of getting an EX. So it is random, and it is just by luck sometimes. But from those time boosters, I've gotten some Deoxys and some powerful EXs. So you definitely want to make sure they're always going. Always, and to do that, you got to make sure you're doing those little tournaments there, and getting those going. Also, another way is right now there is a gym. We talked about that Fairy Gym Cup going on. This is another way to make sure you can get other gems or other EX figures, because a lot of times within these, it tells you the different gems. So you want to make sure you're doing these, because you can earn other figures. And let's go ahead and look. I'll read through this in the next episode. But if you go to the details, or the dual win rewards, that's what we want to go to. You open that up, and you can see you get a Jigglypuff at 5 wins. And if you keep going and you get racked up, probably there's something else. There is not. A lot of times there's a good EX at like 20 wins. In this case, they're not, but they're giving you a nice green, that cube EX there. I really like that one too, because that's how you can upgrade and get that extra point when you're getting attacked. So you want to definitely make sure you're putting those greens, the cubes, on your Pokemon too. So, and then you get a booster ticket with 1 win, so that's always good. And then there's another 10 gems at 2 wins. 4 wins, you get another 10 gems. So you can see how you can rack up these gems. So you definitely want to do the gym cups, because they will help you. And they are timed down there, and so if you don't want to, of course, spend your gems, because for that, you usually can do about 3 of those in a row before you're going to have to wait and get that power meter back up. And so, but we'll maybe do some of that in the next episode as well. So there's some tips for you to help you get some extra gems. And when you're getting those, you go into the shop there to get those. You go into boosters. This is what I recommend. I recommend you wait, because if you have 50 gems, you can open up a single booster. Well, a single is not going to guarantee you that you're going to get an EX or even a rare. Neither will a double. So if you click on the double, oops, I don't want to do that. The double one also doesn't guarantee that. But on a quadruple, you're guaranteed at least a rare. And most of the times, you ends up opening 4 boxes. And with that, I typically will get an EX, at least one. But you're guaranteed at least a rare or above. And most of the times, I'd probably say 75% of the time, you're going to get an EX. So that's definitely, I wait and open up the quadruple. Now, if there is available, like right now, I have 410 gems. There's these 10 packs. These 10 packs are really cool because you're guaranteed an EX or a UX. And most of the times when I've opened those up, I've gotten at least 2, sometimes 3 EXs within those 10 boxes. So, excuse me. So you want to definitely, if you can get the gems of 500, do that. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to wait till I get 500 gems, and we're going to open up a 10 pack in another episode. So that is definitely something you want to do. And then they're also, and right now they have this special going on for 300. The sextuplets also are pretty good, because the sextuplets will guarantee 1 EX too. And so that's only 300. So maybe we'll do one of those, because those actually there's a limit of 5, and then they're going to go away. So let's see, is there a date on those? No, but it tells you what the possibilities of what you could get in a way of EXs in there. So some of those I noticed on I'll go back here, on the 10 packs. There's 2 different 10 packs here. That this one here is going to get you different figures than, as you can see, than the other one. So they'll get you different ones. So if you're wanting, if you see something in there that you want, like I really want that one right there, the Tapu Koko. I've seen that used in battle. It is really strong. It jumps over. It's like a ghost type. It'll jump over everything, just about. And then also it has a really good attack as well. So I really like that one. I've seen a lot of people use that on me and just totally defeat me, because they'll jump out and you can jump in front of them, but they jump right over you into one of your entry points, and then they'll go ahead and attack you. And if they win, there's nothing stopping you from getting them. So I really like that one. That's one I really want to get. I haven't been able to get that on my paid account, but I definitely want to get that. And then, if you look at the other one over here, it gives you different figures. So as you can see, the scissor, which just came out, the Mega Scissor, which I'd really love to have that too. And so you can earn those. So different ones you want. So, you know, maybe do one of each if you can get the gems up. But, you know, again, these are timed. I'm not sure. Looks like they're going to last until January 17th. So they're going to be there a while. The special ones over here, there's no date on those. So I guess maybe they're just limited to 5. Once you get 5, then they're gone. And so that's also something you can do. So anyway, we'll probably wait for a 10-pack because I like opening up those. And you get some pretty good plates from those too. And so anyway, so that's a little bit tips on that. Also, I just went out of that. I'm going to go back into it. Sorry. So it's time for the daily update. So the daily login for here in Salina, Kansas is right around this time, right around 9 a.m. So it says you came. The next bonus is going to be gems. So I got another 15 gems, and it's going to be in my account. And then it clears out your missions. That's why you want to do those missions. I like to do them in the evening. That's why Gamer by Night, of course. So I'll do those in the evening usually, so they're cleared out of there, and then they can have new ones. Now, keep in mind, you can clear out the daily missions, and if you earned your special mission, you have 24 hours on the special mission. It stays up at the top, but you can still keep earning the other missions down below for the next day. So keep that in mind, but definitely want to get those. So going back in here, I wanted to mention one other thing about the exchange. So your material exchange, that is another way. Every time you open up a booster, you're going to get materials, and that can help you get these others. So save those, rack those up, so you can get, and it's taking me through the tutorial because I'm going to hit skip up here. I already know how to use that. And so you can actually get other figures that are really nice, and I like to actually sort them by their rarity, and I like it in descending order. I'll change that way, because those are the ones I really want, are the other ones up here. And usually I will not go and use my materials for a mega. I will usually use them on the EXs, and there are like Deoxys are down here too. And the last account I had, I did spend some on the Deoxys to get those, because previously they were taking me out every time I battled somebody, so I wanted those. And I'll go through some of the figures that I like and that I've seen work, and that I love, and ones I try to go for, and so that maybe give you a good, some advice on that too. So anyway, that's a little bit on the tips. Again, I wanted to kind of just have this video be the first episode, show you some tips on when you're starting out and what you want to do to get those extra gems. How can you achieve them free without paying any money? Now, just for your curiosity though, if you are maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money, but maybe you're willing to spend a little bit of money. And my other account, that's the way I was. I didn't spend a lot of money, but here's what I did. It seems like every month they do have this special sale going on, and I've done this on several times. And so typically I won't spend much money on my other account, but when I do, I just go for the bonuses. So I wait for these big sales. So like this one right here, they have the 2 on the top. Actually, I have 4. Because I didn't get the last one. So I have a December plus a limited time one for new players. And so those are real cheap. So I'm not going to purchase them because this is a free-to-play account. But if you are going to spend a little money, $12 once a month, and you get a lot of gems to open up some boosters. So if maybe you want to play primarily free, but maybe you're willing to spend a little bit of money, even for $4, you're getting a lot of gems there to open up. You're gonna, at that point, you'd get a sextuplet. You'd be guaranteed an EX for $4. So you can keep that in mind. And then there's your enhanced booster set for $5, where you get 100 gems, and then you also get that extra time booster opened up for you, which really 3 is enough. You don't really need to, but it does get you some gems, and it throws that in there. So that's something to keep in mind. But usually the only time I'll purchase gems on my other account is when they have these special boxes that are on sale, like 80% off. That's a really good deal. For $12 once a month, you can rack up over 1,000 gems. What's it, 1,100, 1,200 gems? So that can open up a lot of boosters if you want to do that. So that's something to keep in mind for those that are willing to maybe you want to spend just a little bit of money. So so that's kind of a rundown on some of the basics on how to get some gems on a free-to-play account. So check out the next episode because I'm going to go ahead and get these time boosters going. So I'm going to do a couple battles with these figures here, get those, to show you some tips on when you're early on learning some things, really get to know some things. And so I'll go through those tips in episode 2. So definitely want to check that out. I'll have that linked down below as well after I have that video set up. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on episode 2 of the free-to-play Pokemon Duel account.